guys for waiting. I had to take care of some shit. But you're free to open up your cams if you want. You can open up your mics. That's why it's Sunday Unfiltered.
Hello?
What up, man? What's going
on? Not much. Working?
Working? That's always good. As long as you're always moving. Don't stay stagnant. Where's everybody else at? What's going on? Spectral's in the house. Cat, I see. Usually you got everybody on cam. Zero's here. Hi. Wait, let me delete that. Bias plus 14. Perfect. Anybody else want to do a breakdown? No, just This is interesting. We're coming up on the last week of the month. And we might end up closing bearish here. Never breaking the previous monthly high. That'll be interesting because then I think that would be the top and we're due to come down 1820. So let's see how we react here. We held support here. So you kind of have your emotion playing out on the weekly. We might end up coming down before rejecting up. We'll see. Daily did close bullish, so we expect it to make a bottom wick for the previous day and head up. Okay, 4 hours going back down in range. An interesting area. Kind of been this area all of last week, if you remember. Like it was always 28.30 the entire week we were looking. We kind of bounced around over there. Basically 1930 area, 1929.9. Before this drop here, I looked at the charts earlier. I was wondering if we were ever going to get here tonight. Doesn't look like it. Because this would have been interesting. If we got here tonight, we could have probably rode it down all the way through London. We might not.
Yeah, the 29 level got me like 5 trades last week. Both on buys and on sells.
Yeah, it was a popular level. I'm looking for is this. So we've had this play out, right? This play out. This play out. Get this play out. Right? No. What I'm not sure of is this the drive to here, or is it the drive to here to retest the highs and then drive? It's going to be very interesting if the 4-hour is able to break 1922.495 here in about 30 minutes, in about 40 minutes. Because if we're able to close below here, we're going to look for top wicks to continue down. But if it's so, all right, very key here. Four-hour can do this in the next 40 minutes. On the smaller time frame, right, we will look for rejections to the upside, and anything that's pushing up, closing, right, or anything like this, right, as long as we keep pushing up and holding, we can start. If this is what's happening on the 5-minute, even if we are able to, you know, eventually maybe get a closure above here. If we come back down in this range below 22.5, 22.49, right, if we just keep showing rejections to the upside, anytime we're going to break this high is when we're going to look for a trade to continue down. So we're going to wait to see probably a 15 close or a 30 close with a bunch of 5-minute candles rejecting this area. The only way we're going to be able to take the buy at that point, once we get here, is if we actually have the motion or the zucchini play out, right? The only way we can take these buys back up is if we probably end up holding this area. Right? And try to come back above the next area of support. If we get a closure above, then we can start looking for wicks roughly to this area to take buys, or for buys on the flip of this candle. We'll see what we got. Either here, but the zucchini or the motion is going to have to play out, right? On a smaller time frame, again, you're going to have candles, right, that are going to close above, and then they're going to try to come back below, and they're going to just hold here. And then you'll get this wick. So let's see how we react at these areas. And eventually we want 1930 flat for some entries, maybe at 1931. So ideally, our ideal positions are if we come back to here, or if we come back to here actually. Right, this wick, this wick. This is the area that sends price down. So that's what we want to do. We want to mirror that same move. Ideally. But that's the part of the 4-hour that we're in. Maybe we can take advantage of it on a smaller time frame. We'll see. We'll see how we react on the 5-minute. Because if we start seeing rejections, maybe we are to tap 1930 again. And if we are to tap 1930, then maybe we could take the buys up. Me personally, I'd rather us continue down here. So if we get some closures below 22.5, we'll look for top wicks to continue down. Similar to what happened in this area, right? It came down, so right now we're sort of rejecting off of that area, and we're coming down here, right? So if you see, when we close below here, next candle top wick and drove. So if we can kind of emulate what happened previously. Right, get these closures below. Maybe the lower time frame and the higher time frame will line up, and then exactly what happened here, we'll get over here. Up wick, we'll come down. So we'll see. We'll see how we react here. What up, Tino? You back home? Still in Colombia? That good? Is that good? Colombia is that good. What up, Project, baby? What's the deal? Ah, what the fuck?
Could have forgot it's Sunday.
Yeah, it's Sunday.
I'm here for another like 2 weeks, possibly.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it's Sunday. You guys can unmute yourselves. Open up your cams. You're just chilling over there. That was originally the plan. That long?
I bought a one-way ticket here, but at the airport to get into Colombia, they made me buy a ticket back. So I just picked like 3 weeks out. So I was like, fuck it.
Interesting. Interesting. Interesting.
He was trying to go back unofficially. With some smugglers.
Yeah, you're taking care of the business, you know.
Getting the funds.
Yeah, Pablo's my grandpa, actually.
Grandpa Pablo. A lot of potential here. Just needs to move. 30 close in 2 minutes. Well, 90 seconds actually, even less. What we might see, what I see happen here a lot is because there's a huge anticipation for a rejection at this area, like generally in the market, like people look for these areas. So they're looking for buys, but I think there's just too much bearish momentum. We might not come up to 29, 30 areas, to 31 areas. And we might tap these areas again. Might briefly come up there. quite possibly work up into these areas before we get the drive down. So we'll see how this plays out on the 4-hour close. Wix 12. How can I help you? You hungry? You want to eat? Chat, give me a sec. Wix 12 here is hungry. Say hi. You want to say hi? Go wave. They can see you. Hold on. No, they can't hear you. Go. Say hi.
Hi.
All right.
Hi. Hi.
You see, they're waving to you. Awesome. What do you want to eat? Macaroni. All right. Chat, give me like 5 minutes. I'll be quick. There, hold on. Give me 1 sec. Hold on. Little baby.
Shit, I want some.
Want some mac and cheese?
Yo.
Mac and cheese. I want to see, because we had the 30 close here. Yeah, so we can come down here, tap 1921.241. I'll think about buys, depending how we get there. How I get in the private Zoom calls? Wait a minute. How did you get in the YouTube? Who sold you the link?
the YouTube is like, if you just open up YouTube, if you are subscribed, it's gonna pop up on the first page.
But yeah,
That
the
is
same
a
thing.
private session thing.
But the same thing for the link to the Zoom.
Yeah, but for that one, you need to go to the community tab, which like a lot of people don't know.
Oh yeah, so Project Baby, go to the community tab.
I usually get
And
notifications from mine.
yeah, there should be a notification that comes in, just like when the stream comes up. That's what I was saying. There should be a notification. That's what I was thinking. How do you get the stream? You get it notified. Same thing. Yeah, there should have been a Zoom link. And that Zoom link takes you to the Zoom.
Yo, yo, yo.
Who that?
Good evening, gang.
What's going on?
Yo,
Fine, thank you. What about all of you?
We are surviving.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Time to be living if only these charts could move a little.
Mm.
But we'll see. We'll see what
Hopefully-
happens here.
Hopefully we cook something today.
yeah, something's cooking up right now. It's in the oven. Let's see what happens.
You know,
Not
cooking
going
something
for
else up.
What you mean? This shit is open, Don. Like everyone's in here. There's 14 people in here. Thank you, Kat. Oh, shoot. She was just asking me for food. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Oh, Jay at the door. Jay at the door. Come. Good chocolate. This in? Oh, wow, the hourly split bullish. It's interesting. See how we close in 15 minutes. That's caramel. That's good.
Yo, Big Wex.
What's up?
Can you please elaborate again about your bias for today or your direction for today?
Alright. How much of the
Thank
stream did you miss?
Nothing. I'm
So-
here from the start. I just feel like I'm looking at the 4 hours, and the one before it is bullish doji,
Mhm.
and this one is almost like the near level. So I was just asking for you to elaborate a little bit about your decision, why this area is important, if we drive up or if we drive
So
down.
it's clearly a range, right, on the hourly. Number one.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, we're oh, wait, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Take your time.
I guess. All right. Yeah. Number one, we have an hourly range. Number two, I'm bearish, and I was like, looking for this 4 hour to close because we broke the previous 4-hour low, right? So I was looking for the 4-hour to close below 22 here, because if we were going to get that, I would just look for a top wick and a drive down to fill the range. Now, I'm not going to take buys here unless I get a higher time frame closure and a motion printed out. So I'm going to need to form a support at 22.5 or below it, right? So we're going to need to come down here. If we can come down here, right? Kind of reject. I don't know. We can form weak bearish candles, a bullish candle, doesn't matter. If we can print something like this, then I'm going to look for bottom wicks to take us up. I really want to start closing. Ideally, overall, we want this to be a little bit higher. We want this to look like this. Right. We want to close above this area. Once we can do that, you can look for bottom wicks to the bodies of wherever this closure was, and this will probably be ideal. Will fall in line with what happened here previously. Right, it just makes sense. So now if we close above there, any bottom wick you want on the higher time frame would roughly be to this area. But that's the only way I can take buys here. If we get this, right, and then bottom wicks like this. Outside of that, I'm really looking for sells down to 1915. Whether that's going to show up from us retapping 1930 or from us closing below 22.5. If we find support here, I'm going to need quite a few candles to print out before I can take a buy. Daily, you see, for us to really be bullish, we'd have to break the previous daily low and then flip. And now we've kind of got a really small daily bottom wick. And for us to come down and break the previous daily low, I was expecting. So you see how we're closing right now on the 4? Maybe we can open up bullish on the next 4-hour and just create a top wick to continue down. Right? I wouldn't be against this either. If we close here and the next 4-hour, right as it opens, comes up, gives you the top wick. Right, and then you could, if that's the first thing that's happening initially, you can look for the smaller time frame, start rejecting to continue up. Right? If we can get that, an entry anywhere on this top wick would be great, and you can just look for smaller time frames to start rejecting in these areas, and the 5 will turn to the 15, the 30, and eventually the hour and the 4-hour will look like this. That would be a good area to reject from. So once you start driving up there, what we're realizing right now is this 4-hour is going to close bearish, right? It's going to close bearish below this area, below 25. 25.6. If it closes and it does that, then we still have some range to fill down. If first thing it does is make a top wick, we can take a sell off that top wick. But that's still, look, the hourly will hold support here. You can take these buys up. I just wouldn't be too confident in them, because if it happens, if we do get the top wick, great. But we can just kind of trickle down.
Sounds good, thank you. And 2 days ago or 3 days ago, you said a sentence, I can't remember it exactly, but you said a sentence about it doesn't matter much how we move to a price point or to a level, something in these words, but it matters when we tap something, but it doesn't matter how we tap it. I think you said something like
I
this
mean, it doesn't really matter how the
2 days
candles
ago.
look, maybe, because all that
Mm-hmm.
matters is the price points you tap. It's really what levels you tap. It really doesn't matter how the candles look. The candles, these candles printed here, that's just another indicator. Like when people ask you, do you use an indicator? Yeah, these candles, like, because instead of these candles, right, it could be this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bars. It could be the Heikinashi candles. But we use this is what we use, and that's an indicator of where market price is. So, right, these candles are just an indicator of what areas the market hits. That's what really matters, and in what order. It's not order flow matters. It's not really how these candles look. These candles are just an indicator to help you, you know, just like any other indicator. You just don't need any more outside of these candles.
Yeah, that's how you base your as you just said, the order flow, or how things 1, 2, 3 happens.
Yeah, I'm sorry, order flow. I said that on downstream. Workflow. It's
Yeah.
workflow. So like A happens, B happens, C happens, then obviously D has
Mm-hmm.
to happen.
Yeah.
Because if everything's falling in line, obviously the next thing should fall in line as well. This will be interesting how we play out here. Jay with the Cowboys jersey. Yo, Dolphins fucking smacked them up today. That was tough to watch. That was really tough to watch. Yeah, that's crazy. That's what I was watching. I watched the Dolphins put up 70 today on the Broncos. All right,
I'm
the
over here
hourly flipped here.
talking.
What was that? Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say just the hourly flipped here, and we got 3 minutes till it closes. Let's see what the 4-hour looks like. Even the 4-hour might flip here, but we'll see. If the 4-hour flips and closes bullish, we're gonna look for a bottom wick on the next 4-hour on the next hourly to come up. This is a good rejection here. This is solid. Let's see if we can get some bottom wicks here off the rip. Maybe come down to 22.5 on the next hourly. But realistically, it's a very strong rejection. So. All right, let's just see how we close. I want to see how this 4-hour closes because the 4-hour closes bearish here. It's gonna be key how the next hourly opens because what might happen is if the 4 hour closes bearish, we get a top wick, to 27, 28 areas. We're gonna look for sells. But this hourly is closing bullish, and if it closes just a little bit stronger, we can look for bottom wicks if that's the first thing it does, to the 27 area. Okay, 1 minute here. We might not even close bullish on the hourly. Let's see. I want to see something like this. We got 30 seconds here. You see how we held the support? We held the support. Ideally, maybe the next candle off the rip before making a top wick, and come down and give us a bottom wick, and then okay. Oh, didn't see that. Take buys over here. Let's see. The 5 looking here. Because ideally we would still want to come down here to 22.5 areas.
Yeah, man, the top wick.
Yeah, the 4 hour closed bearish. It closed below on everything. See if it can ride up first. Is that it? Is that the top look? There's a few ways we can play this, but we gotta be patient here. This isn't bad here. We get some bullish closures in these areas. Get a bottom wick to here. Look for buy. Interesting. You watch the game?
Wicks, you talking to yourself?
Talking to you.
Oh yeah, you know I definitely watched the game. I
Wasn't
definitely
sure if
watched.
you watched it because maybe you weren't aware of the outcome.
Come on, Wicks. Come on.
I wasn't sure. Wait,
Come on. 16-28, 0-2, 2-0. It's a nice upset. We got our ass beat. Yeah, mama. Yeah. All right, let me see her. Be right back.
yeah.
Yo, what's good, everybody?
Yo,
Do you extend your vacay, Tino?
pretty much.
Yeah, nice. Good for you. Good for you.
You guys got to come out here. Shit. For a
Man,
weekend or something.
One day. Right now, I'm living vicariously through you.
There you go. The second person that told me that. Like that.
When you post videos of driving your car, I just kind of hold my phone like this, pretend I'm driving it.
Hell yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna take a sell right here.
Oh shit.
I wanted to do it a second earlier, but my MT5 wasn't open enough, so I just got in a position here. So I'm expecting us to at least tap these lows if we do end up coming up. If not, we'll break them. And if the hourly holds, if the hourly does end up holding support here, then I'm gonna look for pineapples once we do get to 28 for the overall drive down. But I believe we gotta get to 22 before any move up. Okay.
Yeah, feel that 4-hour wick.
And I grabbed the 4-hour top wick. I wanted to do it about 5 pips earlier, but my MT5 wasn't opening up. Sorry.
What's your entry?
1924.34. Oh, no,
Oh, you
sorry.
beat me.
1924.29.
Oh, I got 24.26.
9.4.
Damn.
Nice.
I wanted to get a bit earlier entry because we'd have had a better advantage point. I don't like this because this comes down to a support. Would have been good, maybe 5 pips in profit. Oh, fuck. Bring that back. Yeah, the flip here on the 4 was great. Realistically, I want the wick fill, the break of the previous 4-hour low. We can go break even, and then if it taps these areas, you guys can secure the bag or take some money off the table. If it's to come back up at that point, then it'll be house money. Did that one just leave?
Yeah, I think his girl was calling him.
Fuck. It's alright. We'll probably get a better position, better entry.
Yeah.
But everybody kind of understands why we took the sell here, right? Expecting the lows to break, the 4 hours created a top wick. We're respecting this area. And even if we are to drive up, which I don't disagree we might, right? I believe we still have to tap these areas, right? So that's, we at least have an advantage point. And if it drives up from here, we're looking at pineapples here. Once it breaks the previous 4-hour low, I'm gonna manage this. I'm gonna go break even. Right, and we said we were gonna look. Oh, hold on. Chat. Got a surprise visitor in the dark. But yeah, so and we said if we were gonna look for buys, it wasn't gonna be until we tap 21.24. So if we do end up looking for buys, it's only at that area. So it wouldn't be. We're not doing anything against our bias. Anything that we didn't account for. But we are expecting this to come down and fill the 4-hour wick, the previous 4-hour wick. I want to see Jay's reaction when he comes back. You're like, oh, I get a entry. In reality, I don't want it to run without him. I know we want to win, but I feel bad. He literally left right
before.
right. I was like, wait a minute, we're gonna get a position right now. And
Like, fuck this trade.
Oh, he's right
There he is.
Hopefully he catches it.
He ain't too sad. I'm in a position here, Jay.
Just secured 20 pips, Jay.
Oh, we can't hear him.
Based off what? What kind of position? I don't see no bottom wicks.
What wick's called the NASDAQ buy?
Yeah, NASDAQ is closed right now.
I'm looking for this 4-hour to break, come down and break these lows before it drives up. I mean, if it drives up, it can, but I'm looking for it to break these lows before it does that. I'm also looking for sells at 28, 29 areas. So if anything, strong area to get pineapples, but ideally I'd want this 4-hour to run down, fill the previous 4-hour wick, at which point I could be break even.
I missed it. Good trade. Good luck.
Good luck. GL. But yeah, if the 1 hour flips, then we'll look for pineapples up there. But I believe we should come down. Highly likely we come down before any drive up. And this hourly, it did close bullish, but it closed bullish below this area. So we'll see.
She's below the 30-minute resistance.
What was that? I don't know, your mic cuts out.
My bad. I'm too far away from it. You took a sell based off. Oh, no, hold on. Never mind. Just watch. Nothing.
You do got a strong support of like 1924.162. Someone could break and close below that.
Yeah, that's
See
the
what the
30-minute. That's the 30-minute resistance, and you only got one 15-minute candle. You could enter now.
I'm waiting for it to break below this area for any buy, regardless. So I'm bearish until then. And if we're gonna look for buys at this area, or if we were to look for buys at this area, if we're gonna wait for it to come down, it should logically grab orders here before any move up.
Now, I agree with the
range, and we also had the 4 hour close bearish below this area, right? So we have some range, and also closed bearish below the most recent. So we have at least the previous 4 hour wick. Now we wait. So once we start breaking the previous hourly low, which is the previous 4 hour low, it's the only time I'll start managing risk. First, going break even.
I'm confused. Are y'all in sales or buys?
And sells.
So why would you be managing risk if it broke the hourly low?
If it breaks the previous hourly low, almost stops to break even.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
That would be roughly, that would be like 11 pips. That's the previous 4 hour low as well. That would be the fill of the previous 4 hour wick. We wait. I mean, personally, I typically put my trust in the higher time frame. And higher time frames tell us we should tap these areas before a drive up. That's that stretch. You guys know that stretch. You know, my spreads a dumb high right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say mine's at like 3.5.
Yeah, same for
Yeah,
me.
my spreads are at
Yeah.
3. It's yeah, I
I'm
typically
at
don't
1.
trade when my spreads are 3 or more, but this is gold and the candles are pretty massive. But I mean, we got some range, but my spreads at fucking 3 right now. That's crazy.
My broker is winning because I got a 1 pip spread right now.
No, my blueberry account is 1, but my other one is ridiculous.
Oh, now it's 1.5.
Nah.
I'm still floating at 3.
Yeah, what is it? Changing 2, 5, 3. That's tough. Alright, hold on a second, check.
Hey, Don Juan, do you use like zero commission or like no spreads or raw spreads?
I have a what kind of
You
account?
gotta say who, but
Yeah, I have it's close to raw. I know that.
okay. I used to fuck with raw spreads, but like back in the days, you take so many trades that my fucking commission would stack up so much. It was like, what the hell?
Yeah,
I
I
just
hate,
stuck with
I hate seeing that.
Yeah, I do be
Like, I made-
getting.
I made
Two.
like 3,500 or 4K like this one month back in the day. And I paid 1,300 in fucking commission. I'm like, yo,
Like,
it's wild. Like,
the commission gap is it's noticeable, but I don't really, you know what I mean? It ain't.
as long as you
Yeah.
don't trade like crazy, you know, you're good.
Yeah.
You're taking 20 positions a day and shit.
Max is probably 12, 13.
Per hour.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I don't like we're kind of ranging around here. What's going on? 15 top wick? Maybe. Bottom wick, our bottom wick.
It's funny how Valentino's like, you don't have to say who your broker is. It's like, it's so messed up. They're like sharing your broker like with thousands of dollars in accounts, and it's like everyone's ashamed or scared to say.
Who your broker is? Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. I'm just sitting here thinking about it. Like, is it really that big a deal? Like, you know,
I use Hero FX. I don't care. I'm not affiliated with them. So.
Fuckers better pay me.
I use Hanker Trade.
Okay.
Oh, I
It's
just
like,
Hanko just sent me an offer. It's funny.
like, you know,
So what's Henko gonna do for us, Wix?
I don't know. I asked him. That's what I asked him.
I used to use damn, I can't even think of the other broker. I switched
I
to
probably tried them all. Like
right.
literally, fucking insane. Besides like Dominion and shit like that.
Raja. I was watching one of his videos over the weekend, him live streaming or doing a session or something. And he's literally like maybe like Friday or something. And he's listening to Don's live stream, but forgot like somehow missed it and unmuted it as he was switching between streams, and like everyone in his chat's like, yo, you watching Don? You watching Don? I recorded it and sent it to Don. And then he's
He was
like,
taking Don signals. He was like,
right.
he's like, I don't gotta do work no more. I can just follow his stream. Shit.
And then everyone was like, you know, going back and forth. And he's like, me and Don's cool. Yeah, we're cool. Yeah, I was watching his stream. And I was just like, yo, this dude's a carrot.
I seen him pop in before, like talking in the chat.
Right.
That actually reminded me. I was scrolling through YouTube one time during an agent session, and there was someone live streaming, and he had Wix on in the background. And he didn't even hide it. He just had Wix on in the background.
He's just waiting for Wix to say, I'm gonna take a sell here, and then just say it right after him.
Right. Yeah, this is a good position. We're gonna take a sell right here.
And I remember I was watching it, and it closed at like support, and he took a buy to try to like ride up the reversal, and I was just like, what the fuck is going on? But it was funny because like you could literally hear Wix in the background talking, but nobody was saying anything in the chat. Yeah, Project Baby, yeah, that's who it was. I was so confused.
So you're about to fill this week, maybe.
Oh yeah,
no, that shit was funny as
Bite
fuck.
Me definitely be on Wix and Don's team.
Oh yeah, Bite Me. He's definitely biting those signals.
Yeah, no, that was funny though. He literally just had Wix on in the background, just didn't even care. I was like, damn, all right.
I might as well just watch Wix's stream.
Yeah, the 30 closed bearish here, but its current 30 didn't create a top wick. I wanted it to break the previous 30 high before it comes down.
The bottom.
Could flip, but we'll see. The higher time frame is the higher time frame. And typically from 25.4, it comes down to 22.6. So what I'm waiting for it to at least these areas, man. At least 22.6. I mean, it could happen in many, you know, in different way, shape, or form, but at least that area.
At 19,246.25 is like holding up so far.
Mm-hmm. Bit a smaller time frame.
In the way the previous hour closed. Well, actually, the 30 would be relocated by now.
30 closed bear.
Yeah, but like 1924.625 was initially when this session started, was support for the 30. And now it's 1924.139. If you was to move it. Thought you was gonna call it a stream at 9 o'clock. Because the way the 1 hour and the way the candles was laid out. I'll come back, y'all in a trade.
Yeah, but I'm definitely not sitting here overnight. should have. I learned my lesson. I was so beat. I couldn't move for like 2 days. Like, it's not worth it. Just leave it open. No. The way we respect it here, right? The way I see it. Here. Here. No. Here with the previous 4 hour respecting it, this area. And then closing bearish. Yeah, I think we need a top wick maybe somewhere around these areas. But overall, we should be able to tap 22.5. Yeah, I see the 15, I see the 30. Also spent the
You
first 30
definitely
minutes
need a
closing
top
bearish.
wick.
Yeah, you're gonna need a top wick. I was expecting a tap here on the opening of this candle. But the first thing it did was come down. But on the opening of this candle, we're expecting 25, 26 areas, 25.9, 26 area. I have no top wick. Filled most of the wick, but it's only 5 pips worth, right? We want to fill the entire wick before rejection. Remember, this used to be the worst part of trading. The waiting part, I couldn't stand it. Starting this out. It's like an older generation thing, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna go break even once we're break the lows. We want the 4-hour wick fill. One more pop here. Okay, a little more. Oh, we broke the previous lows, right? I didn't break it on the broker yet. Broke the lows here on Oanda broker. Hasn't broken the lows yet. Okay. Got a 15 closing here, right? Oh, right, there we go. Perfect chat. I'm gonna close half here at 12 pips. And I'm gonna move stops to break even. I know we got the 15 with no bottom wick. I'm gonna look for this 15 to come down a little bit before. If we can close at 20, well, let's see how the hourly's closing. So you know what? I'm gonna leave this running. We might not get a top wick. There's a lot of volume here. I'm gonna leave a runner here. I closed half at 12. So the rest I'm gonna let it rock. See if we can. We got a nice position. We shouldn't come back here. If we do come down and close below here. But if we do reject, come back up, then oh well. But chat W, win number 50 on the year. Congrats. Amazing.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you guys for coming through.
Nice trade.
Yes. We broke these lows. Now that we filled the wick, congrats everybody, right? That's the trade. This is our advantage point. Another W. Win number 50 on the year, but now it's up to you to manage risk, whether you want to close full, close part. I closed exactly half of my position at 12 pips in profit, and the rest I'm going to let it rock. Either it's going to come down here to 21 areas, 22 areas, or we're going to hit B on the rest of it. W. That's how you hit 15 wins on the year. Private session. Hold on a second, gang. Yeah, that 15. We need to survive this 15. Might flip this 30. If it flips this 30, then yeah. That sucks. That would be it for us. Wait. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to go break even on here.
Oh shit.
Yo, that would have sucked right now. I forgot to go break even on the broker for a second. This massive spread. That's what. Alright, gang. I'm out. The spread took me out again. I got
Nice
three
double.
spread 3.4 right now. 3.5. I'm out. I know. I could say I'm not out, right? But look, it never topped here. I'm still no. I'm out. It took me out. So I got.
Nice dub.
It might run, but like if you had smaller spread, like yeah, it might have tapped us and continue to run here. But my spread's 3.5. I don't know. It also tapped that support, right, that we were talking about. As soon as you break the 4-hour low, it can grab this liquidity that's been grabbed before and then come up. So, but technically, so far, if you had small spread, it shouldn't have taken you out yet. Look at this. Look at this top wick. Whoever survived here, fucking congratulations on your tiny ass spread. Fuckers. Either way.
Did anyone survive? Anyone in chat survive?
No, I got taken out.
I survived.
Survived so far? What? Wait, hold on. Not yet. It's got to flip here. I don't think it will. I think it's going to come up here because it's going to close in
Can't
20 seconds,
survive.
5.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a few people that survived. All right.
10 pips FX survived. Nice.
It's like 2 trades in a row I got taken out, people. I hope this shit runs for like 1,000 fucking pips right now. Okay. If it breaks this previous candle low, it's the 15, that's the 30. It should tap these areas at 22 and then to make a decision. But it'd be probably a good area to manage risk because that could be a bottom wick for the 5 for all you know. I gotta go meet the leader. The leader just called me.
Your wife's dad?
What was that?
Your wife's dad?
No, my dealer. Yeah, that could have been the bottom wick. Come up. You need to rebreak of these lows. Because that'll give you a pop to 22.5. Higher time frame though, look. You got another 8 minutes before this hourly close. I like how Don puts it. It's just like, you see, it's not really a wick entry. It's just another tool in your arsenal. You don't have to be boxed in by the strategy, a specific strategy. Just realize what's happening, what levels are tapped, and like where the market must go. And if you're willing to take the risk on, you know, whatever you have going on the probability that it goes your way, if you know this is a high probability that it gets to a certain area and you have an advantage point, it's not about, oh shit, no, I can't do it because this rule states so. Oh, it's gotta be a wick. Not necessarily. You just gotta have an advantage point and a risk that you're comfortable with. Wow. Might actually come down. 15 flip. 30 still bearish. 1 hour still bearish. Broke the previous hourly low. 4 hour broke the previous 4 hour low. I just don't see a reason for it not to tap 22.5 here. But I will call it a stream in 5 minutes here. Yeah, the spread's still over 3. Some shit's going on. And now we're at like 1.8. Now the spread went down. Oh, back up. Oh, no. Back down. Yeah, now it's more or less staying. Well.
Damn, I missed the trade.
Nah, it's all good, bro. Don't worry.
I missed
Yeah,
it
no,
too.
I'm not playing. Can't miss no trade.
I missed it,
Yeah,
Jacob.
yeah.
Oh, you did, though?
I closed early at break even. I had to run
Oh,
upstairs.
please,
My
I'm
daughter
not,
was
though.
calling me.
Nah, what's up with you guys, though? Everybody good?
Everybody good, I think.
Yeah, we're closing it out here. How are things with you? How's your account?
I'm good. Chilling. Another week. Another
Another
week to
day,
learn.
So,
Another day, another dollar.
Yeah.
Tomorrow should be a fun session.
Do I have any
Okay.
news this week?
should be a good one.
Survived. Alright, 5 close bear here. Gonna come down, break the low. Can it run before the hourly close? I hope it runs for you guys, whoever survived. I really do. I hope you guys get like 20, 30 pips out of this. Because the thing is now, you also have to... you also have to survive the next hourly top wick. Unless you get a bottom wick first, at which point, if the next hourly opens with the drive down, with a drive straight down with a bottom wick first, you probably either want to secure them or if you move your stops like 10 pips in profit or to the top of the wick. You never want it to flip, right? You don't want the next hourly to start, right? What you can do is, if this is the next hourly candle now, and it starts off like this, coming down, what you don't want is this candle to flip. So at that point, if you don't want to close out full here, you could probably move your stops to this area, because then now if it flips, it's driving up, because now you've tapped this strong support here. Just different ways of managing. You don't want to end up looking like this. Drive down and then a flip all of a sudden. Alright, yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm just tired and I wanna go say goodnight to my kids.
Peace,
Hey.
bro.
Have a good night, man. Thanks.
Yes.
Peace, gang.
Later,
Good night,
fellas.
everybody. Congrats
See you
to all who
tomorrow.
took it.
Later.
Hopefully you
See you
guys
guys tomorrow.
survive.
Get you in the morning.
Hopefully you run a
See you
survive.
guys.
I'll see you
Much
guys
love.
in the morning on Donbo's stream, and for everyone else, I'll see you guys tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. Eastern, on another Asian session. We'll start the week off strong, but this was already a good start to the week, so let's keep the momentum going. All right, good night, everybody.
Later.
Yeah.